I don't know,
here it
you
goes.
just want to be in a Star Wars movie. I mean, it is kind of cool to be able to
Some big thing called Lunatic Pandora came out of nowhere. Matron couldn't achieve what she set out to do because of it.
Anyway,
which
so
is okay.
Here are the Earthbound party members.
Matron's not a sorceress anymore. Matron gave away her
Zell
power
and
to someone
Selphie
without
never
realizing it.
went into space.
To Renoa. And, oh yeah, the Galbadian military is controlling Lunatic Pandora.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
They excavated it from the ocean where Esthar sank it years ago. Inside the Lunatic Pandora, there's this thing called a crystal pillar. It calls monsters from the moon.
Actually, I think Quistis may have already explained that, and we just weren't paying attention.
The monsters came falling from the moon.
She
Total
did say
panic
a bunch
down
of
here.
stuff before the others came in.
It wasn't just monsters that came falling down. Sorceress Adele came down along with the machine that confined her.
This whole session, these episodes.
I guess the stream of falling monsters engulfed the machine.
It's going to take me a while to make them.
Lunatic Pandora caught Adele from that stream.
Just remind myself that after
Dr.
this,
Odine
I
thinks that
won't
may have been
to any
Galbadia's true
dialogue
intent.
For several sessions.
Meaning,
Because it will be all side quests.
Zell, that's enough for now.
Involving lots of card games.
But Squall! I know.
Yes. Not just card...
I know we've got problems.
Not just card games, though.
But I can't think
Not
right
just
now.
card games. There will also be going after optional GFs.
Renoa is a sorceress now. She received Matron's powers. An escort from Esthar came to pick Renoa up. Renoa's in Esthar now.
Card games in the lightning!
We have to go get her.
I'm trying to remember the words to that. You know that video with that squirrel who's
taken
going
by force?
"Wee," and it ends with gonads and strife?
No, it was Renoa's decision.
I'm just
She was scared
disappointed
about
that
being
on
a
the line
sorceress.
Strife, there was never a picture of Cloud.
Scared of being feared. Hated. Scared that no one would want to be around
so
her.
Here's Squall saying,
She
yeah,
said she
I
couldn't
just kind of
handle
let her
that.
go. You know,
Didn't you try to stop her, Squall?
we were like,
Was
we were
Renoa's
gonna be
decision.
lovers, but
What
no.
right do I have to object?
Oh, stop that. What are you talking
The
about?
Quistis is like, you idiot.
When did you go all the way out into space to save Renoa?
Yeah, it was.
To hand her over to Esthar? So that you might never see her
Yeah,
again?
that is also a good
no,
point.
right? Wasn't it because you wanted to be with Renoa?
He's a little bit... He's missing a couple brains.
You're a fool.
They're teenagers.
Seriously.
Quistis.
She's 18.
A fool, huh?
Quistis being 18, isn't she like a teacher or something?
Her
Maybe.
age is listed as
What am
18.
I
That's her
doing?
thing. She's a child prodigy.
I may never get to hear Renoa's voice ever again.
If you are
What
18...
the hell am I doing?
No, being 18 as an adult. If you are 18 or 19,
What
then you
can
are
I
both
do?
an adult and a teenager.
Of course.
I don't know how old you are, but yes, probably.
Have you decided?
Yes, then you are...
Heading to
still a
Esthar, right?
teenager. Notice the teen in... You are not...
Pandora, whatever, and Sorceress Adele are out of my hands. I don't even know where to look for Sis.
My parents' basement, and I
The only thing I know is Renoa. The only thing I want to do for sure right now is for Renoa.
I'm here sitting in
We're
my
going to get Renoa back.
recording on the internet. True story.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Talk to my party members and finding they have nothing to say. And then I try to leave and something happens.
Hey!
Of course, something always happens when you try to leave.
Ah, excuse me, we're
Either
fine.
that or something that says you can't leave.
I hope this ain't the case, but I can picture
No,
Selphie
we're
in the
flying
pilot
for a
seat
reason.
and...
Selphie screaming, "Woohoo, we're flying!"
Um,
Super, very excited, isn't he?
We're not in the cockpit, so we don't know who's flying it. But presumably there is someone flying it.
And it's probably Selphie.
Yeah, like his assistant speak about
What am I doing now?
You
Oh,
know,
okay.
It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. We all know it's gonna crash.
No,
because Selphie's in charge.
I know what I'm doing here. I'm figuring out who I'm going to have in my party when I need to have people in my party. And it turns out that my strategy of leaving Renoa in the party, you know, because she was going to be gone for a while, sort of worked a little too well. She's actually at a higher level than everyone else besides Squall.
So I guess we do gotta get her back. She's strong.
Yep, it's Selphie.
Selphie's just amazing.
You sure you can fly this?
It's just kind of tough off. I don't know. It's pretty easy. I think it'll be fine. But there's no guarantee it won't crash.
You have only one small detail.
No one can
wrong.
predict
They
the
weren't
future,
missed,
right?
But other than that, yes. They were
Selphie,
missed.
head for S-Star. She's probably at the Sorceress Memorial. We're gonna go rescue Renoa.
I think that Irving has no idea how to run a spaceship. He probably can handle it better than Selphie.
How do you know that?
Because it's Selphie.
Now, here's how I think. I think that Selphie is a closet nerd. I think she pretends to be ditzy, but she's actually really smart, and for whatever reason doesn't want people to know it.
I think she's just a complete idiot.
We haven't crashed. We're not in wreckage.
Anyway, the Ragnarok has autopilot. So if you just go to the map and select the location, it will fly there automatically.
So why would it even need a pilot?
Well, I mean, just because you as the player can make it do autopilot doesn't mean that in-game Selphie isn't flying it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Suggest we use the screen a bit too red.
The sky is red in this part of the world, probably because of the lunar cry.
Like in Final Fantasy VII when the Meteor comments, world looks a bit redder.
Yes, that. Nice little reference.
So of course I'm just talking about the details and ignoring the biggest thing of all. We got an airship!
Technically, it's a spaceship, though, right?
Yes, but it functions as the airship does in most Final Fantasy games. And that it's the last and best mode of transportation you get.
So, wait a minute. We're now going to the Sorceress's place to get Renoa back, right?
Yes.
So why did he give her up in the first place? If we were just going to get her back.
He's a teenage boy. Teenage people make silly mistakes like that.
Fun fact! You can get into battles here. I did not know that.
And you'll find there's something else like a crown.
These are called turtipods.
Oh, but you said they look like crowns.
Yeah, they do look like crowns.
Let's stick to a look into our heads. Now, do you think that'd be a very good idea?
Wait, didn't the Queen just have her Diamond Jubilee or something?
Yeah.
She's been a queen for 60 years.
The only reason I know that is because there's a whole bunch of like random crap from dollar stores there. And is anyone here familiar with Dr. Ashton's?
Nope.
Oh, he's a YouTuber. He reviews like terrible stuff from dollar stores and like knockoff PlayStations and whatever, you know, like cheap LCD games and stuff like that. Before the internet.
As you can see, when this guy goes into its shell, it takes almost no damage from physical attacks.
It's a turtle.
So as Dementio would say, you will attack with magic! I mean, that's sort of his catchphrase. With magic!
Yeah, I need to play that game.
Me too.
I just love... I mean, I've come to appreciate that character more than I did when I was playing the game. It's like, he just comes up with the absolute worst analogies.
It's almost captured that away.
I cannot wait for Super Mario, for Paper Mario stickers. It's gonna be so awesome.
Never heard of that.
Yes.
That's the
Waving
new
on the 3DS.
Yeah, it's a 3DS game.
That was my first blind Let's Play on, by the way, Super Paper Mario.
Really?
Yep. And I also did Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People, Episode 4, Dangeresque 3, The Criminal Projective.
I have a question. Have you played Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door?
No.
Oh, I haven't.
Play it. That game. That's one of my favorite games of all time. It's really good.
It's as good as Paper Mario.
It's way better than Paper Mario.
So-
I like the first one for more flesh. It felt, I don't know, it just feels more Mario-esque too. I liked it too, but it just felt more like a different game. Let's say that's bad, it just felt not Paper Mario.
Well, I think the original Paper Mario game, like, took a lot of its inspiration for locations and stuff from other Mario games. Resident Evil 2 really tried to create a new sort of place.
That's
It,
what
like, what was
You
it?
want to see your comrade off?
I'll make an exception. Go ahead.
They kind of made it a lot more, like, metropolitan.
I love these guards basically saying, okay, you can come in.
Silly soldiers, why are you letting in a bunch of teenagers?
People don't think anymore.
It's stupid.
What?
Yeah.
It's the
What a surprise, what a surprise. The people who
What are you doing here? This is a restricted area.
No, they're not experimenting on her.
To
They're
do what I
about
should have done earlier.
basically put her in
I'll never know unless I do it.
says they did experiment on her.
Well, you saw Adele's tomb, right?
I know what I
One
want
was
and what I have to
experimenting
do.
on That.
There's still a chance. I'm not gonna look back. I'm taking Renoa with me.
What? You must be joking. It's too late.
Like I've said, these guys don't know it, but they have powerful connections in S-Star.
I see. We'll find out what that means, I guess.
Yes, later after I do all the side. Wait, no, actually you'll find out sooner.
Renoa, hold on. I'll get you out in a sec.
Anyway, I recently started another blind Let's Play, Okami.
What am I supposed to do? Come on.
That is a
played
great
that
game.
before?
I hope you like it as much as I did.
Yes, coming up very soon will be the episode in which I try to draw a straight line.
Wow. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, actually, wait. Are you playing it on PS2 or Wii?
We.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're gonna need it. The
Anyway.
controls on the Wii version are awful.
Remember that shot? That was from the opening cutscene. Part of it was, anyway.
Don't stop. That's Sopranos.
Squall, don't. I'm a sorceress.
I don't care.
I mean, what would fit these two? Squall, Renoa!
Let's go.
Crawling in my skin.
Colin, you make me face palm.
Oh, Colin. Oh, you.
No, that's more of, I guess...
How about every little thing she does is magic?
Yes.
It's true.
Wait a minute, so now they're like being all, what are you guys doing here?
Yes, well, now they realize that there's a problem because he just, like, broke part of the machinery with
Man.
his gun blade.
And they didn't see the weapons coming in.
Okay, let's see here.
I've seen him before.
Large man who does not speak. Do we know anyone like that?
Norg?
Indeed we do.
Is it Norg?
Colin, as you know all too well, Norg does speak.
Yeah, but after he was killed, then he might have become mute.
Also, that guy was not as large as Norg.
What's wrong, Renoa?
Maybe Norg... Yeah, maybe
Just a
Norg
little
lost away.
embarrassed.
He could have realized,
Why?
he was defeated and was like, you know what? I'm sick of having to rely on
I was so
power
sad
chair
I
or
was standing
whatever.
in S-Star.
I'm going to lose some weight,
Then
and
when you guys
I'm
rescued
going
me,
to
it
have,
made me
like,
so happy.
speech therapy or whatever, so I thought I need to be
I do not want to be like Governor Fact.
Yeah.
But I don't know, for some reason I'm making so many Monkey Island references in this session. I don't know why.
Everybody.
So now we
Squall, you're awfully quiet. What's up?
Let's go save the world.
This is far less a ragtag bunch of
Everyone on
misfits
the
than most Final Fantasy parties. I think I mean, think about it. They're all human, they're all of a clearly defined gender, and they're all roughly the same age.
What do we do now?
So it's a lot more
Blah, blah,
it's a
blah.
lot more homogenous than
If
most
you think
Final
it worries
Fantasy
too much,
parties.
everything tends to turn bad.
Well, I mean, also they've been together since they were little kids. Like, I mean,
Apart from their Final Fantasy,
Small.
Yeah, Reno is the oddball. She's the only one that hasn't been with them, and she's the only one that looks like she might be of a race other than what.
Whatever.